Hello, let me ask you, have you ever heard the story of the Headless Mule? This mythical creature roams the night, emitting terrifying sounds and spitting fire. Its legend is shrouded in mystery and is usually associated with a cursed woman. But what could she have done to deserve such a curse? That's what we're going to uncover today. The origin of the legend of the Headless Mule is as mysterious as it is fascinating, carrying echoes of a time when morality, religion, and fear walked hand in hand. Tradition tells us that the Headless Mule was born from an unforgivable transgression. A woman had fallen in love with a priest, crossing the forbidden line by romantically engaging with him. This love, which should have been pure and redemptive, turned into condemnation. In the popular imagination, breaking the vow of celibacy was seen as an outrage, not only in human eyes, but also in the eyes of God. Thus, the woman was cruelly cursed, condemned to roam eternally as a terrifying creature, a symbol of her transgression. What makes this legend even more intriguing is the social context in which it was born. In colonial times, the church was a powerful force shaping people's behavior, and stories like this were often used as moral warnings. The woman transformed into the Headless Mule became a living cautionary tale for those who dared to defy the rules imposed by faith and society. This legend is not just a tale of horror, but also a reflection of the culture of its time, where social taboos were harshly punished, often through fantastical narratives that both terrified and educated simultaneously. However, the origin of the Headless Mule goes beyond a simple tale of punishment. It represents the internal struggle between desire and duty, passion and guilt. By telling this story, the legend compels us to question the consequences of human choices. Why was the woman turned into a terrifying creature while the priest apparently remained free of the curse? This duality sparks a debate that resonates to this day, making the Headless Mule more than just a figure of folklore. It is a mirror of the social and religious tensions that shaped colonial Brazil and continues to inspire profound reflections on guilt, punishment, and forgiveness. The transformation of the woman into the Headless Mule is one of the most chilling passages in Brazilian folklore, marked by details that send shivers down the spine of even the bravest souls. It is said that the curse manifests when the silence of the night is broken by the sound of hooves echoing in the distance. It's not just the sound that terrifies, but what accompanies it. A fiery presence emerging from the shadows, revealing the figure of a headless mule. In place of its face, blazing flames dance as if alive, lighting the path wherever the creature goes. This fiery spectacle not only masks the absence of a head, but amplifies the mystery and terror surrounding its figure. As the mule wanders through fields and deserted roads, its hooves strike the ground with force, emitting a metallic sound that seems to reverberate in the chest of those who hear it. Its neigh, unlike any other, is a disturbing blend of human wails and animalistic screams, echoing like a supernatural call. It is said that the air around it grows dense, almost suffocating, as if nature itself dreads its presence. Trees tremble, animals flee, and those unfortunate enough to cross its path feel their hearts race in panic, as though faced with something beyond human comprehension. Its fiery appearance is steeped in symbolism. The flames that emerge from where its head should be are not just a manifestation of its curse, but a clear warning to anyone who dares to come close. It's as if each flame carries the pain and torment of the woman who was cursed. This fiery glow transforms the mule into an iconic figure, impossible to ignore, transcending simple terror to become a visual metaphor for punishment and eternity. It serves as a vivid reminder of the power of legends to evoke fear and fascination, connecting generations through mystery and the collective imagination. The attack of the Headless Mule is as unpredictable as it is terrifying, turning any encounter with it into a moment of sheer despair. It is said that upon sensing a person's presence, the mule begins circling them, galloping at a supernatural speed. The sound of its hooves pounding against the ground becomes deafening, disorienting its victim and intensifying the panic. But the true terror lies in its unpredictable strategy. The mule is known to attack with invisible headbutts, using the force of its neck and the flames emanating from the void where its head should be. These strikes are so swift they are almost impossible to evade, leaving burns or unexplainable marks on the body of anyone who dares to get too close. Moreover, its immense strength allows it to knock down trees and destroy fences, proving that no one is truly safe, not even in makeshift shelters. Some accounts describe its ability to pursue victims over long distances, as if driven by an insatiable thirst for punishment. When cornered, the mule can leap over large obstacles, vanishing in an explosion of light and heat, leaving behind only the stench of sulfur and the echo of its ghastly neighs. Interestingly, the legend claims that the mule does not attack indiscriminately. It seems to direct its wrath toward those who provoke it or disrespect the traditions it represents. Some believe that only individuals with bad intentions or corrupted hearts are targeted by its fury, making an encounter with it a form of moral judgment. For those fortunate enough to escape its attacks, the experience leaves scars that go beyond the physical. The psychological trauma of facing such a horrifying creature is something that lingers forever. The Headless Mule, with its methods of attack, is not just a figure of fear. It is an unrelenting force that embodies the weight of punishment and transgression. Breaking the curse of the Headless Mule requires more than courage. It is a test of empathy and faith. It is said that the bit restraining the creature symbolizes its condemnation, and removing it is the key to freeing the woman behind the curse. However, getting close enough to do so is an almost suicidal mission, as the intense flames and terrifying neighs serve as nearly insurmountable barriers. Another alternative lies in the power of words. A sincere prayer, spoken with a heart full of compassion, can dissolve the bonds of the curse. This spiritual dimension of the legend not only reinforces the importance of altruism, but also suggests that forgiveness and redemption are within reach, even in the face of the darkest forces. Thus, the legend of the Headless Mule transcends terror, offering a glimmer of hope that keeps its relevance alive in the popular imagination to this day. Did you enjoy the video? Then check out this other video appearing on your screen now.